Hey everybody, Brandon here with Stamp Rock Media. Let's jump into it. Let's talk about AI because somebody's got to do it. Nobody's talking about AI, are they? Is AI going to make graphic design obsolete or anything? No, it is not. So far in my experience, AI is what I would call a compelling disaster. Some tools are better than others. I'm going to show you the thumbnail of it here. Let's not be cute. Let's not be coy. I wouldn't tease you. Here's AI, me using Midjourney in this case, and I had it doing a self-portrait of yours truly. Look at my pretty face. As a cartoon character or an anime character. I don't think that's much of an anime character, but you know what? It's nice. It's in the ballpark. And I called it a compelling disaster because it's kind of like close but no cigar. Most of the time, it's just like grr, tantalizingly close. What did you do? I had it doing a Leviathan concept here, and you get all these sea monsters. So it did indeed do sea monster images, right? Okay. When you actually kind of dig into it, we'll see like look at these people all falling off the sea monster. What are these? It's nothing. This one over here has like 30 mouths and a pile of people. Very strange. Very strange. This one has a ship going right up through it. I don't know what's happening there. See, that's what I mean. It's a compelling disaster. So at first glance, you see it like, oh, that's really cool. It's got the appearance of something cool and something useful, but then it sort of falls apart on closer examination. The other tool that I had been looking at with several tools, but Adobe has one, their Firefly system. It's all right. It's kind of in the ballpark, but it's another one of those compelling disasters. It'll do an image of a person, appears to be okay, but then some weird stuff with scaling of furniture around them where they've got 6 fingers. Very common on too many fingers on that tool. The other thing that you wind up getting into is that you can't really get another version of it. Let's say, oh, hey, if I was working with an artist or a set of stock imagery and I said, oh, I really like this one, can I remove that or add this or anything? Well, man, you're going to wind up having to get back to a good old graphic designer or a retouch artist or somebody. So that's what's going to happen. When it comes to some other stuff that AI can do for you, I did really love, Adobe has a tool for doing audio cleanup that's in beta right now. Amazing. It did great for audio cleanup. Another tool, say ChatGPT for writing code. I do a little bit of video game design for fun in my spare time, and it does a great job about doing the heavy lift and getting you into the ballpark. It is a lot more helpful if you already know what you're doing. A coworker of mine had just posted that he was using an AI tool to write Python script for something that was doing like camera systems, and very cool. He's already a smart person, and he already knows a bit, about different coding and things, but he doesn't really know his Python script. But he's smart enough to take code that's given to him by an AI tool and modify it. So if you're in a position to where you think you can just say have an AI write an entire video game for you, it can't do that. It's not going to carry you. It's going to be a great tool. Same thing with the image side of things. It is a great additional tool if you're using it in your workflow. It's also very good at concept ideas and getting you, kind of some imagery to get going with. If you need something really specific, you're working on a project where you need to do pre-visualization, say for a photo shoot or anything, it's not going to do that because it's going to drive you up a wall. You'll say you want an image a certain way, it'll get you into the ballpark. It'll do a nice image, but not the one that you really needed. So I don't know. At present, I think it's a very compelling disaster. It gets you so close. It's so tantalizing and close, especially when you start. You're like, man, that is so tantalizing. I can almost use it, but I can't quite use it. It really is. It is hit or miss, and I think it's getting better. And it also comes to you practicing with the prompts that you're giving it and the settings and tweaking it. So far, I would say that Midjourney being one of the most popular ones out there, it is for a reason. It probably is the closest to being ready to go and ready to use. You do have all these ethical questions going on with artists saying that it's getting training data from their work. Yeah, I see that, but I feel like you'd be hard pressed to say, look at this image and say, oh, that is I drew, that boat, or this piece of a thing. It's like the AI went crazy with a clone stamp on 3 different people's artwork to get something that's an impression of something real. It's just, I think you'd be really hard pressed to say that's my line, that's my art that it copied and pasted and stole. I don't think it's doing that. It's getting an impression of what an artist did. And again, back into one of my previous videos, look, if this is good enough for what you're doing, I don't think you would be hiring a real artist to begin with. And if you think that's a full replacement, you got another thing coming. Is it a challenge to designers? Only if you let it be set up as a competitor to you. I think if you are the kind of designer who takes these tools and makes them your own and figures out a way that you can use them in your workflow and not expect them to carry you and not expect them to replace you, then you're going to do all right with AI tools. That's my impression so far. It's still an early kind of a world. I think there's a lot of flash in the pan, a whole lot of excitement over something that I don't know. People get excited about stuff every couple of years, and at present it's AI. It's nice, but still, I think it's kind of a compelling disaster. Close but no cigar. Maybe we'll get there, and maybe it'll be useful to real artists to get them 80% of the way. So anyway, that's my opinion. Please let me know what you think. It's a very volatile world, and I'd really love to hear your opinion. So thanks a lot. Be awesome today. Bye.